So that's one of the switches here. The one that was here, I think the knockouts were at the top. This one is at the bottom. They phoned me up and say it's getting hot. Yeah, right. I took the cover off, switched the MCB on. I'm getting power going in. This stripper was in it. I haven't used it yet. And then there's a note in it. Hi there, Delroy the Spark here again. I'm back at this industrial unit where I think a couple of months ago there was a 3-phase control for this machine, for this cutting machinery. And one of the cables, I think, was loose connection, it burnt out, it damaged it. So I took that out and fitted just a 3-phase rotary switch to turn the machine on and off. So since then, they've got a replacement for the damaged controller. So they want me now to take out that 3-phase rotary switch and put back the new controller. And there's 2 other 3-phase switches that they want changed. It's a bit noisy in there, so you may not hear what I have to, what I'm going to say sometimes. So this is where I took the controller out and put this switch in, the switch, and that's the other rotary switch they won't change because this cable is pulling this down. So what they've got one where this pushes underneath, so it's not pulling the things down. It's the same thing here. They've had to put this bit of wood to hold it up. So that's one of the switches here. Okay. That's going to go here. So the plug comes in from underneath and don't weigh it down. And it's the same thing here. Same thing here. However, I'm going to have to change this beezer box, put it the other way around, because it's going to come from underneath here. Okay, see how it works out. And that's the new control. That's going to go over here. It's going to go there. That's where the original one was. So let's see how it goes. First thing I'm going to isolate, as usual, always stuff in front of the fuse board. From what I remember, the fuse board's up there somewhere, behind this lot. I have to get them to move it. Just got up there and isolated it. I forgot. So, one is the CN machine. Number 2 circuit and number 5 circuit, a compressor. So now they're switched off. Make sure that this is dead. Yep. This is the new one. See how easy it is to fit. Let's have a look. Okay. Just gonna try and offer it up. One side is wood, one side is plasterboard. So now I've got to take this off again. Got to take that off again. Yeah, because I'm going to have to put plasterboard fixings. Yeah, I'm going to have to take it off. Don't want to try and force things and rush things. Take it off, do your drilling, put stuff back properly, then you don't damage anything. Right. So I've got 2 wood fixings, 2 plasterboard fixings. See how it goes. Right, so I've got it up. Right, I'm gonna get a ladder so I'm looking above so I know what I'm looking at. Right. It's not ideal, not the best place to set up a ladder, but I just want to make sure that I'm getting the cables in the right place so I'm not missing. Make sure it's going in. Okay. I didn't cut the cables any shorter because you never know, when you've got to change it, someone else come to change something, it might be too short. So I left the length the same and just lose the slack in the box, because that's something I've learned over the years. Always leave a bit of slack. You know, always leave a bit of slack. When you look at it, it doesn't look that great, neat. But as long as it's safe, that's the main thing. Because I've seen, like, if you see, when I used to work in the Ford, the chocolate factory, Mars bar factory, the panel wires used to do a beautiful job. Seen some fuse boards all nice and neat. I'm not really that neat when it comes to connecting fuse boards and that. Okay, so L1, L2, L3. Here's the connections, that's how it looks. Just a matter of putting the cover back on now. And cool. 0.38. It's all good. Right, don't know if I've told you before that this is one of my oldest tools. This and a pair of mole grips. I've had that since 1973 or 74. Still going good. Sorry about the sniffles. Right, okay, I wonder if I got enough leverage on this to Nope. Right, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, might have to take that other one off. Oh boy. Okay, I wonder if I should. Okay. Right, okay, what I'll do. Right, I had a bit of a problem. This wasn't sitting properly, so I had to pack it out a bit. I haven't fixed it yet, but then I had to pack that out also, because obviously with conduit there's no give unless you double set it and all that. So I had to concentrate on that, so I wasn't able to film too much, but I've got it back up now. I'm just going to mark my holes, drill it, take it down, drill it and refix it, and then do the connections, okay? Right, there you are, all put back together. Okay, I was able to make the cables a bit neater in this one, because I could leave the slack in here and over there. So it all comes in, looks a little bit neater. So what I'm going to do now is turn it on, do the ZS on each phase, and then move on to the next one. That one, they couldn't, the first one I'd done, they couldn't test the machine because it's out of commission at the minute. That's having something done to it. I don't know if this one's out of commission, but if it is, if it isn't, they can test it. Right, let's do the ZS for each phase. See how it goes. L1. .87. L2. 0.51. 144. Do L1 again. See what it says. Okay, still high. Alright, cool. Well, there you go. That's it done. I'm going to sweep up and then plug it in, turn it on, get them to test it. Right, I'm going to start on this one now. See how this goes. Okay, cool. Right, for this one, the one that was here, I think the knockouts were at the top. This one is at the bottom. Knockouts are at the bottom, so I'm going to have to sit it on top of the trunking rather than below the trunking. Right, there we are, it's all connected. Okay, there's no neutral connection here. Sorry about the noise, there's no neutral connection here. So I've had to put it in a connector there. So I've switched it on, I'm just going to check the ZS at this point and see what I'm getting, okay? Right, there you are, it's all connected. And got power going in there, I know that. They can't test the machine because it's not being used at the minute. It's used in conjunction with another machine and that's not going. So only one machine was tested and it was all fine. So It's okay. If anything, I'm sure they'll let me know, but that's it. Hi there, Delroy here again. I've just come back to that place where I fitted that those three-phase switches. One of them was that special unit to control some machine. They phoned me up and say it's getting hot and it keeps tripping. But I've come back here. I spoke to the manufacturers of the unit, told them the situation. They said when I get here, I'll give them a bell, see if we can work it out. Hopefully we can. And anyway, see what happens. There we go. Yeah, so what's happening?
So just the air to the bed was cutting earlier, just shut off. It just weren't working anymore.
Which part wasn't working?
Well, this activates the bed, so when I switch that on,
yeah,
like the air suction, it pulls this down.
Yeah.
So the sheet when I'm cutting doesn't move all over the shop.
So is it working now?
No, not at all. Usually, like if I have it's on.
When he said it keeps tripping. Is it that tripping?
I think it's up there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it just wasn't.
Well, if that's tripping.
I noticed the sound. I heard it first. I heard the machine go out.
Yeah. So, I can't remember. Is that on or off? That's off. Is it? It's not on at the minute, is it? Yeah. Right. I took the cover off, switched the MCB on. I'm getting power going in. But when I switched it on before, they weren't getting any power. They were, and when I switched it on before with the cover on, when they pressed the green button, nothing happened.
Overload unit in there?
Sorry?
Is there a little overload unit in the panel? We're reset button on it.
Oh, let me just have a look.
There'll be the circuit board, which is the soft start, and then the wires should go through an overload.
Yeah. Oh, let me just. Right. So. Right. Is it a red button?
Yeah, just press the buttons on that and it should click.
So there's there's a blue thing, a blue arm. Sorry, just 1 second. Yeah, there's a blue button and then there's a red button next to it. You see the dial in it that goes from 23 to 32. Yeah. What is that?
Yeah.
What is that?
The overload. What's that set on?
That's set on 23.
What's the actual range of the motor current-wise?
What is the... Sorry, just 1 second. What is the rating of the motor? Sorry, I just have to go outside for a minute.
Yeah.
Let me... Yeah. So, yeah, what do you want me to find out? The rating of the motor?
The actual current rate of the motor is.
Oh.
That's set on 23 amps. We're tripping at 32 ampere current.
Right. Yeah, because the way I'm looking at it, there's a little grey arrow at the top, and that's where I see the 23 at.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I didn't set it. That's how it came. So I don't know if I had.
Yeah.
So what I need to do is find out the rating of this motor. Let me see.
Find the rating of that motor, shall we? Will you find that out? I'll try and find a picture of the exact panel that you're messing around with.
Okay then, mate. Cool. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. Bye.
Cheers, man.
Right, where would the motor be? It's got to be in this somewhere. Right. Excuse me. Right, you see, my cables come along here, goes up there. Where is the motor for that? Oh, it's away from there. Okay.
Assuming it's this is all like the engine. There's a compressor at the back there. I think that's the power for the actual. That's the power for the handset and the CNC. I'll get Alan out. He knows a bit more.
Yeah. It's gonna be one of these. It's not going to be one of those because they've all got their own switches. It's got to be going direct to the. I would have thought the motor would have been on here. All right, Alan.
I'm fine. We only ever see each other.
Yeah. Listen. Right, my cable's come out. It runs in the trunk, and I suppose it goes. Where does it connect to? Where is the motor for that? I thought the motor would be part of it.
Oh no, that's just for the vacuum. That's just the vacuum pump. It's nothing to do with the CNC machine.
Right. So.
It's for. Do you want me to show you?
Yeah.
That self start is only for this piece of kit.
For this.
Yeah.
But. So. That switch is to do with that switch.
It's to the self start, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can switch it in both places.
Sorry.
So you can switch it in both places,
That's right,
yeah?
yeah.
Okay, okay. All right. So what I need to do,
Did you say a cable just came out?
No.
No, you don't.
They've asked me to find out the rating of this motor. Quantity. No, that's not it. Oh, here we go. This is. I'm going to take a picture of that so I can show them. They can get.
Do you want tea or coffee?
No, I'm fine, thanks. Yeah, thank you.
Just give me a shout if you need that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hopefully we can solve this problem.
I mean, if the self start is the problem, we're happy to put the old switch back on.
Okay.
You want to set that at roughly 30 amps, man.
Sorry?
You want to set the dial at roughly 30 amps.
Okay, so set the dial. All right, let me just do that. You can do that with just a screwdriver, can't you?
Yeah, of course you can. If you put that little plastic lid up, you can.
Okay, let me just move that. Ooh. Right, so I'm just going to put the phone down for a second, okay? All right, 31. So I'm just going to go clockwise. Right, clockwise. I'm at just 29. So should I go halfway between? Oh, right, 29. So what would be the next mark? 30.
Yeah, just go just above that. And it's a terminal.
Okay, so I've got it in where it says 29. Then you got a mark. I'll put it in between that mark and the next mark. Oh, watch up to the 31. Yeah, that's it, 31. Yeah, that's right, yeah. 31, and the next move would be 32. So leave that at 31, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do that and put the cut. It is on, off and on all day. Because what it does the machine that it works, it's like I think it's a planing or shaving. It's a flat bed, and they put a bit of wood on there, and when you turn that thing on, it operates a vacuum that pulls that wood down to the bench so it can't move when they're doing their work. And so I suppose each time they deal with one piece, they switch it off, switch it on to do, yeah, it's on and off all the time, he says. And the reason why they got it, he said, was they were advised, when they got the machinery that it's working, they were advised not to just have a switch that switches it on full. It's best to have a switch that builds it up to its maximum power, because it's too powerful. if you just switch it on.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense to you?
Well, yeah, the soft start will do a gradual start, but if it's still being started and stopped regularly, then it will still pull more current into the overheating. So that's probably why the wallboard is gone.
So
When you say it's on and off all day, how often are we talking, like?
well, he just said to me, all right, I'll tell you what, let me just give you to the owner.
That makes sense, because on the end of this one here...
Excuse me, Alan, sorry to interrupt you. I've got the guy from the controller.
Yeah.
Could you talk to him about the off and off?
Oh,
thing?
yeah, okay.
Explain to him how it works.
Hi there.
Hi, mate, okay.
Oh, hey. We use it on a big vacuum, which is just a big motor pump thing. And it basically, we're using it on a CNC machine. So every time we change a sheet, we have to switch it on and off. So the thing gets switched on and off probably 30, 40 times a day.
Right, okay.
But the last one, we used to have a self-starter before. It lasted about 5 or 6 years, and now we've had to replace it, and then this one's only a few months old.
Or is that it's just been put in there?
Sorry?
18 months old.
Yeah.
But it's just been put in last week, wasn't it?
Was it only put in last week?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
What, that soft start?
Yeah. Is it only a week old?
Yeah.
It's only a few weeks old.
When I came the last time, yeah, that's when I put it in.
Okay, fine.
Right. Wrong information, that's what I was told, I'm sorry. So it was just a setting. Yeah, I think...
Sorry.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
No, I'm pretty sure that you'll be alright now. I bet you're okay when you use it.
Yeah, because now that I've set it to what he told me,
Yeah,
it should be okay
that makes
now.
sense. No, that makes sense. Yeah, it should be
Okay.
alright. So you set the overload.
Okay, mate, nice one, thanks.
Cheers, alright.
Yeah, no trouble, bye.
Cheers, man. Bye.
Woo! So, should be okay from what you're saying. Let me just take that wire away. What they say was happening there, the MCB didn't trip. That was actually turned off. It didn't trip. I was told it tripped, but it didn't trip. That was tripping, and now I've reset it. It was set at 23. He got me to set it to 31, and then I pressed the reset button. So he's happy now. It should work. He was worried that. Yeah, he was worried that why the MCB tripped, because if the MCB tripped, that would have been more problem. But we finally found that the MCB didn't trip. It's all good. Yeah, well, that was made a lot harder because they told us that the MCB had tripped. Because if the MCB was tripping, that would have made it a lot more serious, because I wouldn't have been able to figure out what was causing that so easily. But it was just the setting of that dial in the soft start unit, because I think it's the motor rating was 15 kilowatts, yeah. So each phase 15 kilowatts. So, and it was set at 23. Maybe that's too close to 15, so you need to set it a bit higher, which he brought it right up to 31. I mean, I don't know the technicalities behind that, but obviously he knows what he's talking about. They produced the unit, and now it works. Just want to say hello and a big shout out to Jordan from Artisan Electrics. When I got home the other day, I saw a parcel from Amazon. I thought, I haven't got anything from Amazon, didn't order anything from Amazon. When I opened it, this stripper was in it. I haven't used it yet. And then there's a note in it: Dear Delroy, love your videos. I saw you struggling stripping some flex on your latest video. You used a pair of side cutters and I was wincing. I think you will like this little tool. Enjoy. All the best, Jordan from Artisan Electrics. I looked him up. He does, I think he puts in a lot of EV chargers. So nice one, Jordan. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope your business goes well. Thanks for that. Really appreciate that. I'm gonna take it out, read the instructions and use it. I'll video myself using it. Thanks for that. Really appreciate it. Really kind of you, mate. Just wanted to show you, right? I think, yeah, this is the one I'm using at the moment, right? And here's another pier, but the spring is gone, right? That's no good. This is another pier. This sort of the action is a bit dodgy. So I've got 3 of those. This is the only one that I use, yeah? And then this is my original tester. I've had this since the early 70s, believe it or not, right? This one, you adjust it and it goes, I think this goes up to about 6 mil, but you have to adjust it with this and that. Didn't really like using that, right? And there's this. This is, I've had that since the early 70s. This was a crimping tool, but it's also a stripper. You can use this part to do stripping, yeah? Okay. So a lot of the time I get fed up. And also, hold up there. Yeah, I got this one as well. That's the latest one I bought a few months ago, and I actually damaged it because I'd stripped a live cable, but it's not that badly damaged or anything. But when I first used it, I thought, yeah, this is nice. It is a nice stripper, but you got to be precise. You got to choose the right hole for it. You know, sometimes with this is good because you can strip any size cable, but it's only that sometimes it doesn't strip them. Like, it doesn't strip the flexi cable or the low smoke cable properly. It doesn't sit, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's a bit temperamental, right? So sometimes, a lot of times, I just end up using my pliers or side cutters because I get fed up. But I'm looking forward to trying this one. I've seen them in the wholesalers before, but never bothered to inquire about it, but I'm going to try it. Hopefully it'll be good. Thanks, Jordan. Thank you very much.